or maybe his signature would be like a punch in the nuts. He has the attitude. He'd probably act like The Miz, probably a little bit, honestly.
Oh, that's an easy one. I'm gonna go with Victor from Darkstalkers. That is the Frankenstein monster. Yeah, I want to see him throw it up in there. Get in there with the tribal chief. He's gonna come out. It's gonna be a hush across the crowd, right? Very quiet, dark lights, and all you're gonna hear is, oh, the lights come out, the lightning strikes everywhere like some Undertaker stuff, and he's gonna come out to the crowd. And as he's walking down the entrance, the scientist that comes out with him is gonna be sparking the crowd, right? So you'll see some effects happening, getting the crowd live while Victor is lariating to the ring. So in Darkstalkers, he has a command grab with his butt cheeks, so we're gonna call it the Ass Blaster. That's how he beats Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania and wins the WWE title.
I mean, he's sort of, the promo work's already there. Johnny Cage just has it, right? I mean, he could finish it off with a super kick, or maybe his signature would be like a punch in the nuts. He has the attitude. He'd probably act like The Miz, probably a little bit, honestly. Honestly, heel, all the way. All the way. It builds itself. I'm surprised he's not a wrestler. He's just an action star. Yeah.
I think I have to go with Karin from Street Fighter. I think, being the rich girl she is, that's kind of already a built-in character. Talk down to her opponents, and of course the iconic laugh is just a great taunt move. I mean, if she could get the helicopter from Alpha 3 and just kind of come in, I think Charlotte did that for WrestleMania. I mean, in real life, it'd probably be hard to spin someone like a helicopter and push them away. I think her palm strikes are always pretty strong, so maybe kind of shoving him in the chest and they go flying into the corner. I think that'd be a good way to finish it off.
I would want to pick Lee from Tekken. He already has the Rose motif going on. He could have a weird, interesting industrial theme music, have the gimmicks with like the combots come out, and he already has catchphrases, marvelous, excellent, that whole thing.
Yeah, so my pick is Kazuya Mishima from Tekken. I think he just has really good just heel energy because you go in thinking like, oh yeah, Kazuya, he's the protagonist of Tekken, but he's just pretty much irredeemable throughout the entire series, and he's like consistently kind of a villain or a bad guy throughout. So that would be my pick personally. Yeah, so in terms of his finishing move, I feel like he'd probably like climb onto the side of the ring, right? He's kind of like standing up straight. He's got him up in his arms, and he like kind of like drops them down, like he's like dropping them into the volcano. Just like drops them off the side of the ring straight onto the floor.
Terry Bogard. He kind of already looks like a DX era Shawn Michaels, I feel like he'd fit in, yeah. Putting a lot of pyrotechnics, maybe, smashes the ground, comes a Buster Geyser shooting out, jumps on the ring. I think maybe something like that. Maybe that one overhead kick he does would be kind of cool, maybe adapted as like a finisher. The correct shoot, just modified, maybe a little more visceral. Would be kind of cool, a little harder.
Weirdly enough, right? Because you think of King, you think of Hugo, you think of Zangief. They're already wrestlers, already grapplers, whatever. I'm talking about the one who's got the face, right? I'm talking about Paul Phoenix from Tekken.
Okay, so we're not talking like wrestler characters. I think there's a lot of potential for like Paul Phoenix. I think he's got a good presence to him. Death Fist for sure. I don't know how that works in a wrestling match, but we'd figure it out.
He's got the energy. He's got the gumption, right? I think if you gave him a little training to work the mic skills, because he yells a little too much, I think he could be the one to do it. I mean, he brings his own props. He brings his own brick wall to each match. And he has a cool, hands down, Paul Phoenix.
There's some really obvious, like Beowulf and Skullgirls, King and Tekken. That's too easy. I think a good one would actually be Urien from Third Strike. Like, he has grapples. Like, he'll put you in the suplex. He's already got the outfit on, too, with the loincloth. I think Urien would be my pick for sure. Yeah, okay, so he can't do Aegis Reflector in real. Maybe he would, like, bounce you off the ropes, and then he would do, like, chariot tackle. He could have, like, IRL tackle loops, like, chariot tackle you, and then again. Maybe that would be good. I think they would have, maybe he could, like, throw something at you to replace his fireball, but yeah, I guess since Aegis is out of the way, I would say chariot tackle loops. Or he could chop you, too, like Ric Flair. Like, overhead chop, though, that'd be good. Interesting, he would have to come out with the suit on and then just evaporate the suit off, just like in real life. I don't know how they'll do it. Have, like, ropes tied to a tearaway suit and like pull it off. He has to do like the clothed to naked transition, just like in Third Strike, I think.
You died.
Oh, that, because the first guess is King, right? That's the first thing everyone said. I would have to say, honestly, I think Soul Bad Guy.
Soul Bad Guy.
Soul bad guy.
You want to live, pal? You better not hold back.
I think Soul Bad Guy has the edge, to be a good heel.
Kind of fits wrestling already with that bad boy aesthetic. I don't know if he'd be a babyface or if he'd be a heel necessarily, but definitely a bad boy.
He's got that grit to him, that attitude. He would make a really good heel.
He's already kind of halfway there with how much he just punches and kicks you. He's a big beefy dude, so wrestling loves beefy dudes.
Intro would be him just appearing in the ring on his motorcycle. I think that would be pretty cool. Then his finisher would be the full screen command grab super, where but instead of just being full screen, it'd be off the ropes and then boom, in, and maybe over the ropes. That would be pretty cool. I would like that. I would like that a lot.
Well, he has Wild Throw, right, where he kind of grabs you and just throws you to the ground. So I think Soul would probably just have like a choke slam.
It'd probably be like a weird mix of like Attitude Era, Rock, and Stone Cold. Like probably less head bobbing, but a lot of the big like finger to the establishment and stuff like that. And just he's the people's guy, That's Soul.
He's basically just Kane. He's Kane, but he talks. That's what I would go with. Yeah, for sure.
Too easy.
I would say Sagat from Street Fighter would make a good wrestler. There are a lot of fighters or a lot of wrestlers in WWE and AEW that have martial arts history and background, including Aleister Black. He trains in Muay Thai, so I think Sagat would fit right in WWE, and it'd be a nice little Muay Thai tag team if he ever to go there. It would be either a flying knee or either a power bomb off the top rope, and when he stands up, into a knee.
I think for Strive, I would pick Bikin, and not in WWE, specifically in New Japan Pro, but with like the other hard-hitting woman wrestlers. She's already got the pink hair. She's already got the outfit. She would go really good in that hard-hitting style.
Blanca from Street Fighter, to see him in a wrestling ring in a steel cage match. Like, could you imagine things he'd be doing? Like, imagine Blanca versus Jungle Boy. Or wait. Blanca, the things that he can do, like the electricity powers, all that stuff, like that would fit into his gimmick and stuff like that too. Like, he could get the different yellow stuff on his merch and all that other stuff. That'd be fired. If Blanca was a wrestler in real life, I think that he'd be perfect. Oh, I think he's belly flopping him. I think he's doing a flip in the air and belly flopping him. I mean, you guys remember his outro entrance? Or his outro win? He was always doing the flips. So he's gonna be flipping on him.